Being evil and vindictive and smart is what items are all about in Mario Party. And for episode 3 of Fan Vote, we are going to look at the most strategic items throughout the entire series. Now, these are not my picks. These are your picks from the giant questionnaire we did last year, where we asked you a ton of questions, like seriously a ton of questions. Thank you for everyone who actually participated in that. 163 of you participated in this question, and we are going to share the results in a top 10 style. One thing to remember before we start is that items that appear in different games but share the same ability, or if they're the same, they're going to count in the same category. So if you voted for that item in this game and then for that item in a different game, it's all going to the same category. So with that in mind, let's start with number 10 of the top 10 most strategic Mario Party items. In 10th place, we have the Bowser suit with a total of 10 votes. Oof, the Bowser suit can definitely be a very useful and strategic item, but it relies way too much on chance for my liking. Being able to steal 20 or 30 coins from anyone you pass is a great thing, but all it takes is to roll a single one and everything is screwed over. You could have the perfect plan that ends up winning you the game, but it's all relying on that one dice roll. In 9th place, we have the Dueling Glove with a total of 13 votes. Yeah, this is an item that can really push you into the lead. You can put very little on the line, or you can put everything on the line. You can wager all of your coins, even a star. And the best part is that if you win, you're not only earning something, you're also taking it away from somebody else, further pushing you to first and taking somebody else and pushing them even further back. In 8th place, we have the Golden Mushroom with a total of 14 votes. In Mario Party, mobility is super important. You can roll a bunch of low numbers and get nowhere, or you can end up rolling a bunch of high numbers and get access to items, stars, coins, and everything. With the Golden Mushroom, you're given 3 dice blocks, essentially 3 turns worth of movement. Having a mushroom on hand is something you always want in a Mario Party match, and what better item than the Golden Mushroom? 7th place goes to the Lucky Lamp or Chomp Call with 15 votes. I feel like this item is a little bit more about being evil than it is strategic. I mean, you can absolutely use it to move it away from a spot that you're not close to or is not really the best for your current plan, but more often than not, it is used to move the star away from somebody that is getting very close to it. And that is a strategic thing too. It can be both, evil and strategic. In 6th place, we have the Plunder Chest with 16 votes. You'd think this is a pretty simple item. You just pick another character and steal one of their 3 items at random, pretty straightforward. But it can be a very, very powerful item. Just imagine someone gets it in one of the first few turns of a match. What do you think everyone else is going to do? Start buying the most expensive items and the most powerful items they can find? No, they are going to avoid items. They don't want you to get it. It actually breaks the item system in the game. Nobody wants items, no one's going to buy them, and it actually becomes very boring. But it is still a very strategic item if you want to go that more boring route. In 5th place is the beloved Boo Bell with a total of 17 votes. Everyone loves this item, and for good reason. You can steal coins or a star if you have the right coin amount. You can steal coins from someone who is just about to get a star, or who's going to pass an item shop and possibly get a powerful item, or you could just go the extra mile and steal a star from them. I think it's very obvious why this made it onto the 5th place of the most strategic item list. In 4th place, we have the Reverse Mushroom with a total of 18 votes. There might be a reason why they got rid of the Reverse Mushroom in basically every Mario Party except for 3. It is very, very powerful and very, very abusive. You can use it in normal instances where you pass an item shop or the star appears behind you or something like that, but you can use it to pass Boo, then go backwards, pass him again, and then on your next turn, pass him again for 3 times that Boo. You can see how this item can be very abusive, but still very strategic. 3rd place goes to the Warp Block with a total of 22 votes. I can totally see why this would be a strategic item, but once again, like the Bowser Suit, it is so reliant on luck that I don't know if I could put all my faith into it. The item itself is very simple, you activate it, and you trade spots with another player. The catch is that it's a random player, so you have a 33% chance of actually getting to the spot that you want to go to. What's nice is that in Star Rush, you can actually pick which character you go to, so in that game at least, it is a very, very useful item. The magic lamp is the second item on the list with a total of 24 votes. I mean, what else did you expect? It's the magic lamp. It's a free ticket to the star. You use it and you are transported directly to the star space. If you see it show up in the item shop or in an item minigame, you get the magic lamp. It doesn't matter if you're near the star. You get that and you save it for a time where you're very far away from the star or you want to get it before somebody else does. All in all, a very strategic item and one that you will always want in your inventory. And in first place, we have the Sluggish Room Orb with a total of 28 votes. Totally deserves place number 1. It is by far the most strategic item in the entire series. Mario Party's luck factor is in its dice roll. That's where it is primarily at. You have a 10% chance of rolling the number you want, and the Sluggish Room allows you to pick whichever number you want. Want to land a 5? You got it. 10? No problem. A 1, maybe, for some reason? You can pick that too. And it's not even 1 through 5 or something, it's the full 1 through 10. And it's a very common item. You can get it regularly passing by the free orb space. It appears pretty often. So those were some solid choices. I actually agree with most of those. But that is going to do it for this episode of FanVo. And for the next episode, I was actually going to do the top 10 most abusive items in Mario Party, but the results of that are pretty predictable. They actually, most of them are covered in the other 3 episodes we've done. It'd be kind of a big repeat. So instead, I'm just going to go through them now. So in 10th place, we had the double star card from Star Rush with 7 votes, and totally deserves to be on this list. That is a very abusive item. The 4, 5, 6 dice block comes in 9th place with 7 votes. Okay. In 8th place, we have the warp block with 11 votes. Sure. In 7th place, we have the plunder chest and the snag bag with 12 votes. Wow, this one deserves to be on this list. That is a hugely abusive item. If anyone gets a hold of a plunder chest early on, that scares everyone off from buying items. It's a mess. It's a very abusive mess. In 6th place, we have the dueling glove with 12 votes as well. In 5th place, we have the Sluggish Room with 13 votes. In 4th place, we have the Golden Mushroom with 21 votes. In 3rd place, we have the Normal Mushroom with 21 votes. Okay, that one's ahead of Golden. Maybe because it's more often. Okay, sure. In 2nd place, we have the Boo Bell with 33 votes. Predictable. And the number 1 item is the Magic Lamp with 49 votes. Pretty predictable as well. So, there you have it. Don't think we need a whole video on it.